The foreign nationals who attended a religious event at Delhi's Nizamuddin in March were virtually persecuted and blamed for spreading coronavirus as part of a propaganda, the Aurangabad bench of the Bombay High Court observed on Friday, dismissing cases filed against 29 foreigners. It also commented that they were made scapegoat by political governments. The court held that it will be abuse of process of law if the petitioners are directed to face the trial in aforesaid cases. There was big propaganda in print media and electronic media against the foreigners who had come to Markaz Delhi, and an attempt was made to create a picture that these foreigners were responsible for spreading COVID-19 virus in India. There was virtually persecution against these foreigners. A political government tries to find the scapegoat when there is pandemic or calamity, and the circumstances show that there is probability that these foreigners were chosen to make them scapegoats. The aforesaid circumstances and the latest figures of infection in India show that such action against present petitioners should not have been taken. In our culture, there is saying like Aditi Devo Bhava, which means that our guest is our God. The circumstances of the present matter create a question as to whether we are really acting as per our great tradition and culture. During the situation created by COVID-19 pandemic, we need to show more tolerance and we need to be more sensitive towards our guests, particularly like the present petitioners. The allegations made show that instead of helping them, we lodged them in jails by making allegations that they are responsible for violation of travel documents, they are responsible for spreading of virus, etc. In Marathi, there is saying meaning of which is missing fakir or beggar can be found in masjid. In big religious places including masjids, there are arrangement of stay made for religious persons or the persons who are involved for maintaining of the masjids. If they allow some persons like foreigners to stay with them, it cannot be said that they have committed the offense of breach of the aforesaid orders. In the present matters, even the trustees of the masjids are made accused by making allegations against them that they had given shelter to foreigners and they had supplied meals to the foreigners. During lockdown period, all over India in many religious places arrangement was made for destitute persons, to give them shelter and to provide them meals. Such arrangements were made in Gurudwara, masjids and other religious places. During lockdown period, even beggars were not found on the road, and some NGOs and such religious institution had made arrangements for them also. The migrant laborers were accommodated accordingly. Due to prohibition orders, hotels and restaurants were closed. Thus, giving shelter to such persons could not have been treated as offense, commission of the act of disobedience of aforesaid orders. It is a fact that many foreigners of other countries are sent back by the central government without making any inquiry. Social and religious tolerance is practical necessity for unity and integrity in India, and that is also made compulsory by our constitution. By hard work over the past years after independence, we have reconciled religion and modernity to great extent. This approach helps participation of most in developing process. We have been respecting both religious and secular sensibilities since independence, and by this approach we have kept India as united. The aforesaid material and discussion of law shows that Maharashtra police acted mechanically. It appears that the state government acted under political compulsion, and police also did not dare to exercise powers given to them under provisions of procedural law like CRPC and substantive laws. The record shows that there was non-application of mind by police, and that is why even when no record was available to make out prima facie case, chargesheets are fled by police. The government cannot give different treatment to citizens of different religions of different countries. Article 14 of the Constitution of India shows that there needs to be law as mentioned in this article, and for some object the classification can be made which needs to be reasonable. Such law can be subjected to the test of constitutional validity. The contents of the law can also be sufficient to rebut the presumption of reasonableness for the classification, and the rebuttal of presumption of reasonableness is possible after consideration of even extraneous material. Further, whether such discrimination can be made without making such classification under law, whether such administrative or executive instructions can be issued, will be a question, but this court is not going into that question. For the limited purpose, this court is holding that the police action is based on such instructions, probably of the executive, and apparently there is discrimination as mentioned above. On this ground also, the malice is inferable and the cases needs to be quashed. Subscribe this channel and press bell icon or visit www.caselaw.in for more case law videos.